Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to post a quick video, a little inspirational video from Reggie. But yeah, so I have realized that recently in one of my videos I had said that I don't need to perform drag anymore. And I don't. Is it still important to me? Yes. Is it still something I enjoy doing? Yes. I enjoy performing. I enjoy the thrill of having the audience react to what I do. I enjoy the cheering. I enjoy that moment of everyone feeding off of me instead of me feeding off other people, kind of deal. It's not wrong to enjoy it. I'm not trying to be egotistical or cocky or anything like that. But I enjoy the feeling I get from the audience when I perform. That being said, I know that there are performers out there locally and on a wide range across the country, across the world. I know that there are performers, drag queens and drag kings, that are transgender. And a lot of them have not come to terms with their transsexuality yet. Whether it be they don't realize the extent of it, that they've thought about it but no, it can't be possible, or they're afraid of it, they haven't accepted it, or they have accepted it, they know it's there, but they're trying to ignore it. And I've been there. Because of if not for anything else, because of my financial situations, I went through that same problem of, I can perform drag. I get my masculine outlet, and that's all I need. I don't need to go any further. I don't need surgery. I don't need hormones. I don't need to be this freak of nature or whatever. I know there are a lot of people out there. I know a couple myself locally that are in that situation. What I basically wanted to say is, yes, drag is a great outlet for your masculine persona, your feminine persona, depending on your gender or your chosen gender. It's a great outlet, but you also have to realize it's not always going to be there, and that's something that I realized. Coming to terms with being a transsexual and being transgendered doesn't mean that you're choosing to change your gender. It just means that you're accepting the obstacle that was set out for you when you were born. Accepting it and doing something about it are two different things. I know that a lot of people are in that fucked up financial situation, as I was for 3 years and still am. But there are ways to help yourself get around it. Start binding and stuff like that on a daily basis. But I just kind of wanted to say something, because I know that not many people have things said to them. I consider it a little presumptuous, if not downright rude, to approach someone in a club setting and say, "Hey, listen, why aren't you pursuing this? Why aren't you, being the transsexual that you could be?" Not a lot of people have pride in the fact that they're transsexual. I'm not proud of the fact that I'm a transsexual. I'm not proud of the fact that I have to go through this to become who I am. I'm proud of who I am and the person that I've become, but I'm not proud of the medical steps I have to take to become the gender that I'm supposed to be. It can be a little embarrassing at times, I will admit. I've noticed it is a little embarrassing to talk to new people about, well, hey, what's going on with you? It's a little embarrassing to try and explain it to them. People that have known you, people that see that you're a female, but also recognize that there's just something not right. And it's hard to talk about, but it doesn't always need to be talked about. Well, it does need to be talked about, because the more you talk about it, the more accepting it is. The more people you talk to about it, the more you become accustomed to it, and the more you're able to accept it. And that's something I've learned over the years. And I know a lot of guys out there and a lot of girls out there that kind of rush into their transition. And this is by no means do I mean any offense to those of you that have, but I do know some that have rushed into it. They've considered it for years, and all of a sudden they just it's like a freight. It's like freaking like a highway to hell or some shit. You bulldoze over everything and you just go straight into it. No offense to any of you, but as someone who didn't have that option to go straight into it when I finally realized that this is who I am, and to those out there that are in the same situation, they can't afford it, they haven't accepted it, they're trying to find any and all ways around it. The more people that you talk to, friends, family, not necessarily coworkers, they're a little, not necessarily coworkers, but friends, family, a therapist, a good therapist that you can trust, like mine. I mean, I went to therapy for 4 months. That man prepared me for everything. The more people you talk to, the easier it is for you to deal with. Even though it's embarrassing to discuss, it does make it easier to deal with over time. So I don't know, I just wanted to post a video and kind of like a beacon of hope for those that are still closeted transsexuals. So talk about it. If you have any questions or anything, you can always talk to me. I know most of you are on my Facebook anyways, so alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.